Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how I made this look that I made for NYX Professional Makeup in last year, and it was in paid partnership on TikTok and Instagram and I really love how this turned out, so I will be showing you how I made it in here also as a longer format. And this is not paid partnership, this video, and yeah, I thought that since there is still summer left that I will post it this year, or it will go into next year if I don't do it now. Anyways, to start off the look I will be using the white cream color, and it is the SFX like 6-pan palette. They do come out with the SFX stuff in all like October time, so this was 1 year's like the palette, and they don't sell these anymore. And all the products that I will be using in this video are of course from NYX Professional Makeup, and they did ask me to make a summery makeup look using my favorite NYX products. So that is how I came up with this look when I picked first my favorite products that I own from them, and then I created this look by using them. So first the cream color, I will be just applying it with a brush and then using a beauty blender just to get like smoother base. So I like to use first brush to blend it and then beauty blender just to tap everything into like smooth surface. And then because they wanted me to make this with my favorite products, I needed to add these Sweet Cheeks soft cheek tint plus mousse colors, and the Almost Famous, this orange one, and the Coralicious are my favorite shades. The orange one, like I really love yellow and orange pluses, although it's like you don't use them like every day, but the orange one is really my favorite, so I wanted to add these on this look. And you can use cream blushes also on your body paintings, so I will be shading my whole body with these blush mousses. And I will be first going in with the Almost Famous, so the orange one, and mainly like shadowing everything where would be shadow, blending it into the white one, so it would go like white to orange to peach, and lastly on the darkest shade. So first the orange, and I'm just gonna blend it out, then use the Coralicious, not use it as much as the other shade, and blending it out towards the orange, and then using this dark plum color. I'm not sure what is the name. These all three actually came in with the NYX advent calendar, so it is the like this kind of plum purple color, and that one just using like tiny bit and on like the where you would basically apply contour, so applying the purple shade onto those areas and then blending it. To go with this look I actually crafted those sunglasses on top of my head. They are actually my real sunglasses, and then I applied this paper on top of them. I did actually scratch my sunglasses after removing the paper pieces away, and I did wash them, and they got scratched really bad. They were not expensive though, so yeah. And I also crafted or made paper the margarita glass, and I will also apply these orange black bikinis that I have, so this would all look like I would be at the beach. When everything was done, I did powder the whole surface, and then I will be going in with the two of my favorite palettes that are the I Know That's Bright palette and the Vintage Sheen Baby eyeshadow palette. And on the Brights palette I will be using this like bigger like blush brush to just pick up the orange like beads and the yellow shade, and just to make it even more like ombre to the pinks and the oranges, to first use the yellow one. And when applying this I will still leave like the white spots show, so I don't cover like everything, to make it like white to yellow, orange to pink and like that, so there's still the white as on highlight. And I will be also adding more like white eyeshadows on the white parts later on, but as last. Then I will be contouring the nose with the orange shade a bit more, and then going in with a like bigger eyeshadow brush, and I will be applying the two of the pink shades of the palette and dipping tiny bit of my brush to the blue to get it more like purpley shade and a bit deeper shade than just the two pink shades, and just applying it on the same spot that I applied the Showgirl, the plum colored blush. And all the same things that I do to the face, I will do on the body. And I think it looked really cool, like the body part, to apply more like shadows and kind of like muscle look onto the arms, like to add more shadows onto those and just like shadow everything with the pinks and the blue shade. For the eyes, I just made the same. I didn't want to do any like super difficult like eyeshadow look, since I will add these lines, like the black lines, to make it look more comic. So I just wanted the eyes also to be this purpley pink colored, like deeper on the crease and then white on the eyelid. And also remember to shadow also the under eyes. And then with the Blue Jean Baby, this is my favorite eyeshadow palette on them, since I do love blue eyeshadows, like mostly light blue eyeshadows, but this palette is my favorite. But I couldn't kind of like figure it out using the cheek tints and then using a blue palette to kind of like go together to make this look, so that is why I'm only using the white eyeshadow on the Blue Jean Baby palette, even though that is my favorite palette. And the second one is the Bright palette, since there's all the other colors like yellow and pink and oranges. But yeah, I will be only using the white one. And also I will be using as a highlighter the Blue Jean Baby palettes, like the white shimmery eyeshadow, and it goes kinda really well for highlighter. So I'll be using the white eyeshadow kind of like all the highlight spot, under my eyebrows, on my eyelids, on the nose, and just bring out the white cream color more with the white eyeshadow. And then my favorite products ever, the Epic Ink Liner that I use almost every day. I say only almost because I do have other eyeliners, but they are not as good. I do use the Epic Ink on most of my this kind of makeup looks, as you have probably seen, is probably only one that you have seen. And sometimes I do have used also Sheet Glamp's liner. It is not as pigmented, but I do sometimes use that first to get some like eyebrows on, and then go with the big ink, or just use them as in different purpose. And also I do have a Glam Lights liner that I got with the Chucky, or I bought with the Chucky collection, and it was good, and I did use it on my normal day makeup, but not as good as the Epic Ink. And I do buy these always, the Epic Inks myself. I always go to the store, buy like 2 or 3, and then I have like 10 laying on my house, but they are perfect eyeliners. So we had to use these ones. And I will be basically applying these pop art. Are they pop art? What are they? These kind of lines throughout my face and the body. And I'm just trying to check on the mirror like where I would need them, and just lining everywhere I wanna have them. Also I made my eyebrows and eyeliner with that too. And this look was kind of like when they asked me to make a summery makeup look, and I knew that what were my favorite products. I had an idea back of my head, And I was telling that to my boyfriend, like, what if I do this and then I apply these and then I apply the tattoos? And I was like, would that work? Would that work actually? And yeah, so I did just make it from back of my head this makeup look. Even though someone said that I look something like some GTA character, or I'm not sure, some character, but I have never seen this character or I didn't even check it out. So this look just came out when I was laying in bed and went to sleep. That's when the greatest ideas come out. And always for my collaboration looks or the ones that I'm making for a paid partnership, I do make the looks myself. Like I normally just go to bed and I have like tons of ideas, and then I just sometimes drop them and sometimes I'm just start making it, like on this case. Now I did went to put on the bikinis, so I know where I would apply the tattoos, and then I just started sketching out this kind of lame heart tattoo thing. I did check out on Pinterest some designs, and then I think I did mix two of like someone's artwork tattoo flamey things and just kind of like winged it, basically added lines wherever I thought I would need. And yeah, I think it turned out decent. And always when making these things, it is really hard to make it symmetrical, and I hate when things aren't symmetrical. So everything needs to be symmetrical or I will be pissed off. So yeah, I don't normally sketch out anything like on like base where they would come, so I always just go in straight with the liner or things. So yeah, it did turn out quite symmetrical. Applause to that. So I did think that this would be a little bit boring just with a one tattoo. So I did draw this sun on my neck also, kind of like summery makeup look. So we need sun on somewhere. So I did apply this kind of like swirl sun thing on my neck also. And then I did apply actually one tattoo thing on my face. I don't think I didn't film that part since I did film like the sun and then I turned off the camera to make the other side and then I made the face tattoo part. I'm not even sure are you gonna be able to see it, but as if I'm like on a side profile, you will see it on my left side. And yeah, I made that one also on the face. Then as for my favorite lip products, I did use the Line Loud lip pencil in shade Ambition Statement. And then I used the same colored kind of a whip matte. These are the smooth whip matte lip creams and this was in shade Kitty Pelly. And the lip creams are great. I don't normally use this color that I use it on the video. I like to use the really like the palest shade. And then I will be just aligning also the lips with the Epic ink liner and applying on the lips these kind of like pop art lines also. And on top of these kind of like cream colors, since there's no like eyeshadows, the Epic ink doesn't really stick or the liners. And also I did go and apply these white lines onto the lips. I think I did apply these also a little bit on the nose, not sure anymore what I did. And then I went and painted my hands to match kind of with the look. And I did paint them like this so they would look good on kind of like in front when I'm holding things. And also I made the nails to match with the look and applied a wig and contact lenses. And I think I did apply also a lashes, but not sure what lashes they are anymore. And this is the finished summery makeup look. It really turned out what I kind of like imagined and much better. I hope you like this video, and actually if you feel like I'm sounding weird, I am sick as in always on my videos, so don't mind me. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you on my next one. Bye bye.